we have a very robust strategic planning process that, and when I say robust, what I mean by that is that we do this on an annual basis without fail, and so we keep our pulse on the changing times as much as we can, and we try to push that process down through our entire organization. I think that's the thing that keeps us ahead of what's happening, what's going on in the global marketplace at the present time.
Have you made any adjustments to that recently?
We have. As I said, we do this on an annual basis, and we separate our strategic planning process from our annual business planning process. And so what we did a year ago after we finished our plan and it started to unfold, we could see that the business was not going to unfold the way we thought because our economic assumptions were off, as they were for everybody else. But because we had the plan, we could recognize that early. Our people evaluated what was happening. We very quickly reacted to it, did some restructuring in our organization, but we did it in a way that it didn't conflict with what our longer-term strategic objectives were. So we were able to return to profitability pretty rapidly and then continue to invest in the growth opportunities that we have for our business.
What's one key from that you would pull to give advice to another leader?
I think to really put a focus on the planning process. Most people think that strategic planning is about coming up with a plan that's 3 or 4 years out and then going forward and implementing that. And you end up with a document, but it's really the planning process that you do that is important. You end up looking at your markets, you evaluate them on a regular basis, you look at your competitive landscape, and that gives you a plan that you can then measure your progress against. If you're not unfolding the way you thought it was, you can react more quickly to it. Now, I will admit it takes 4 or 5 years to get that kind of process going well in an organization, but that's what I would recommend in terms of how to work with a changing environment and to create the best opportunities for your organization in a rapidly changing environment.